pretty high. I thought initially everything to me starts with energy. If your energy is not good, then you have no chance, really in any facet of life, but most especially as an SEC athlete. And I thought our energy out of the gate was pretty good. I thought defensively we were pretty good. The changing of defenses I thought was effective. It was allowing us to stay in the game despite our inability to score. And when you shoot 16% in a half, when you shoot 53% from the free throw line, and this is from a team, this isn't, we've shown one thing. We've shown, hey, we're going to turn that thing over. I try to be transparent. That's my fault. I can't imagine guys that can't dribble, pass, and shoot at this level. I can't imagine. Some of the things that we do with the ball I've never seen before in my 10 years of coaching. So we're going to turn it over. Okay, how do we? And then we got to out-rebound people. And for some reason, maybe it's because the competition's got better. I don't know. But we're not rebounding. We're down 10 on the glass. And this is from a team that led the SEC in rebounding margin prior to the Auburn game. And we make free throws. About 76% as a team coming into tonight. If you take KG and Eustis out of that, it's close to 80. When your own building, you shoot 53% and you miss 15 free throws, 4 of which are front ends. It's just a recipe for disaster. I wish I could tell you I saw it coming. I certainly did not.
Mark said that they don't usually double down on bigs, but that they made it a point to double down on Saiz today. Did you sense that frustrated him? Or?
Yeah, and I thought Sivas early kind of gave into it. You've got to be aggressive because you don't want their defensive tactic to take away your best option. But at the same time, you have to play basketball. We call it 4X, big to big, double in the post. That's what I would do too. Our other big, KG, is supposed to dive and we're supposed to fill behind him. We dove him a couple times, fumble the ball, miss layups, get fouled, miss free throws, empty possessions. But why wouldn't you keep doubling? Make the right read, throw to the wing, miss open shot. So then Sivas feels like, oh man, I got to go make a play. I got to go make a play. As a result, he goes 3 from there.
Andy, the shooting, Cullen, and others, is this still about new guys playing together and chemistry?
No, it's about players making plays. We're the halfway point of the season. This isn't about anything but players making plays, playing hard enough, being committed. Big difference between being interested. I think we're interested. Everybody wants to win. Are we committed to it? I don't think we are to the level we need to be based on our personnel.
Do you have an update on DeAndre yet?
I don't know. He was on crutches. I didn't see what transpired. I know he stepped on Frazier's foot. He told me, swirl up on him. We'll know a lot more. You know how sprained ankles are. We'll know a lot more tomorrow and then Friday how quickly the swelling goes and what transpires next.
Did you ever think that you would get such an inconsistent lack of production from Cullen and DeAndre night in, night out? It just seems like you felt they did it.
If I thought that, I'm the stupidest SOB you've ever seen because I signed them. I certainly didn't think that.
Andy, how does this team move away now and you ready for South Carolina? How does this team respond on Saturday?
I hope we respond better than we did tonight. I do know this, that in college basketball, one game really doesn't determine anything as it relates to the next one. I know that we better do a better job in every area to give ourselves a chance. If we don't improve in every area, we have no chance.
It seemed like Terrence gave you all a spark offensively coming out in the second half, but that early fourth foul really just kind of defeated y'all with what y'all had.
TD's a guy that can make plays because he's athletic. He made a play in the open floor, got an and one. Then he made another play in the open floor. We're constantly trying to coax him to play in the open floor. Run. He's a selective runner. He can't be a selective runner. He's got to run. He's got to run his route every time. And then we tried to run an action for him, and sometimes our decision making, he turned down one that we thought he would take, and then took another. We got trust issues as it relates to trusting the work. I know this, guys. I've been doing this longer than anybody in the history of this program. And the grind, and that's what we're in right now, the grind doesn't respect anything but the work. You have to put the work in. You got to put the work in. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make sure that our guys commit to the work.
Andy, you might have answered this, but I think through the first 32 minutes or so, there was like one assist.
The guard play just seems so stagnant throwing the ball. What was kind of going on up there?
It's hard to have an assist when you don't make a field goal, and the only thing that we made field goal wise was really slashing off the bounce. They got so extended. They were playing a matchup zone. They played it more tonight than they typically do. We anticipated some of that. After going into Auburn, when we moved Dre to the point, the matchup for Auburn, for their point guard, Jared Harper, who's diminutive to say the least, that put him on Dre. So they immediately opened in the zone. It's the first time they did it all year. We knew, now Frazier's matchup is Dre. So we knew that they were going to zone us some. That's all we've been working on for 2 days. And it's kind of a 3-2 matchup. They're just gonna match where you are, and we got real stagnant. I thought our ball movement was decent early. We had some looks, didn't make them. Then guys start pressing, and they start thinking, I gotta go make a play, and it snowballed on us.
How much did Dre going out affect just how aggressive they were in double teaming size and
I
packing?
think
it in?
everything. He's a guy's getting 17, 18, 19 a game, whatever he's getting. He's playing 30-something minutes. You know, we've just committed to moving him to the point for obvious reasons. And then, you know, he goes out, and we're kind of left to go back to where we were prior to making the change.
Any more questions? Thanks, Coach.